Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to cover how to solve one-step addition equations, specifically addition. So now when we solve one-step equations, we want to isolate the variable, which means get it by itself. Basically, we want to undo whatever is being done to the variable, that way the variable is by itself on one side of the equation. We do this by doing the inverse or opposite operation. Keep in mind, it is very important that whatever is done to one side of the equation, it must be done to the other side. That keeps everything balanced and equal. Let's jump into number 1, where we have x plus 7 equals 19. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to isolate the variable by doing the inverse or the opposite of the operation. So, how we do this is we make it sort of a different problem. So let's write it down the other way. So we can do like this. X equals 19 minus 7. The answer of this will give us the answer of our one-step equation. So 19 minus 7 equals 12. So x equals 12. So this is the final answer of the first one-step equation of our first example. Now, we can always check this by doing this. We can just plug in the value of the x we have solved right here into our original problem. So we can do 12 plus 7, and if we get 19, we have got the right answer. And of course, 12 plus 7 will equal 19, so 12 will be our final answer. So this was a very easy one. I've got 3 more for you guys, which we'll go through together in order to get this done. So on to the second example. We have 63 equals m plus 25. Well, this one is exactly the same, but it's just in a different order. So we also have another way of doing this. It's a bit of a harder way, but if you're good at mental math, maybe you can get this a bit quicker um, than the first way we did. So you can also just say how much plus 25 will equal 63. Well, 63 equals m plus 25. So we have to add something to 25 to get 63. Well, if you're good at mental math, you can know that we will get 38, because 38 plus 25 will equal 63. But I'm gonna do it again like this, like the first method we did, so you guys can see it is actually 38. So we are inversing or opposite um, the operation we are given. So what we do is we do 63 minus 25, like this. And 63 minus 25 will give us an answer of 38, because 63 minus 25 equals 38. And now we can check this by plugging it in right here. 38 plus 25 will equal 63, which means that 38 is our final correct answer. So you have 2 methods for this. I just showed you the 2 methods. I like this method better, where you just do it by hand manually. But if you are good at mental math, you can just do it immediately without doing the method. So let's go over to the third example, where we have y plus 34 equals 58. So again, you can do it with mental math, but we are going to do it with the method we use. So we are isolating the variable by inversing the operation. So we are going to do 58 minus 34. This will give us 24. So our y should be 24. Now we can plug this in right here. The value of the y, we are going to plug this in and see if it is the correct answer. So 24 plus 34 will equal 58. And now we know that 24 is our correct answer of the third equation. So let's go over to the last equation, the fourth equation. We have 120 equals z plus 45. Now, z plus 45 has to equal 120. So again, we're going to isolate our variable. And guys, don't forget, the variable is basically the letter we have in our problem. That's what you call the variable. For example, the 45 or the 120 cannot be the variable. So we have to isolate the variable again by inversing the operation. So we're going to do z equals 120 minus 45. 120 minus 45 will give us an answer of 75. So our z will have a value of 75. And to check this again, we're going to plug it in right here, and we can just add these two up. 75 plus 45 will equal 120. So 75 will be the correct answer and our final answer. So this was basically the video, guys, on how to solve one-step equations with using this little simple method, one-step method. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a question in the comments, and this was Mr. Mathz, and I'll see you guys in the next one.